All right, what we have here is the white truck is a high country with Bilsteins on it, and we have a ZR2 right next to it. And I'm showing the comparison on the height because what I did was I got the Trail Boss Bilstein shocks right there. So there's 3 levels to choose from on those shocks. And you have the factory height of a Trail Boss, you have a 1/2 inch, and then you have an additional 1/2 inch, so 1.1 inches total, I believe is what it works out to. The white truck has it on the middle setting for so a 1/2 inch, and you can see here it's pretty close to the ZR2 with that additional 1/2 inch. The ZR2 is a little bit taller, and we are at a slight angle. I want to note that slight angle on this, so these aren't going to be like dead on exact, but I just want to show comparison because these Bilsteins are super nice. Now there's 2 versions available. You have the regular shocks and you have the Trail Boss version. I went with the Trail Boss version, and like I said, middle setting, so I can get another 1/2 inch. Now these are the rough country control arms, and those are the most budget friendly control arms out there. They get the job done, they look nice, they're aluminum. All the links are down in the description for this. But now again, this is the ZR2 next to the high country. Just based off of the mirrors, you can see the height difference there. The wheel gap is a little tough, and just a note, these are ZR2 wheels and ZR2 wheels, so we have pretty accurate comparison there. Side shot right there. And overall, we got just under 2 inches of lift on the front, and we got 2 inches of lift on the rear, and that was done with a Trail Boss rear block. I do plan on using a 1.5 inch block in the future, and that's just because I feel like the rear is a little bit too high, and I do not want to go higher on the front. It's just personal preference, but there is one more clip up that I can go, and that's going to give me an extra 1/2 inch if I wanted to. Now, I also did the rough country upper control arms. This is the best budget kit, I believe, out of everything available. It fixes the angles of the ball joint, so you don't have the breaking ball joint issue, and that is a replaceable ball joint. There's also a grease fitting underneath this cap, and it's an overall very nice control arm. You can see the clearance right there with these wheels. These are ZR2 wheels, factory ZR2 wheels and factory ZR2 tires. They are size 275 70/18s, and they come out to be 33 inches, which on paper match what my 20-inch wheels were on this truck. So my speedo is dead on accurate right now. Compared it to my Waze app as well as the speedometer, and it's dead on. So fuel economy. Let's hop in the truck and discuss fuel economy and road noise. All right, it is windy outside, so I apologize if that was a bunch of wind noise. Now, let me talk about my fuel economy. It has gone completely south, and what I'm going to do is pull up my app, and I'm going to show you. So, looking at this app, you can see I was getting 25s and 26s before. You can see right when I added the tires, 23.1, 22.9, 22.8. So we lost at least 2 miles per gallon, which that isn't that bad considering that the wheels and tires added 12 pounds per corner, which is just crazy. All right, overall road noise here is minimal. So I was very surprised by that. I was expecting more road noise based off of these tires being more aggressive, and they're not as aggressive as Trail Boss tires. And I've had Trail Boss tires in the past, and they are loud. So these ones definitely are holding up pretty darn good. So far, I've had a couple thousand miles on these now, and pretty happy with them. So ride, this thing is still smooth. It's still super smooth like it was before. Slightly stiffer maybe. These Bilsteins are on point, man. I'm telling you, it's highly recommended that you go with these. It's definitely the best budget kit out there. Just super nice feel, super easy to lift, and overall good value.